Okay, so good morning everyone, and how are you today so far? Very good, right? So today I am also fine, and I hope everyone is also fine, and especially today is the first day of the new week that we are going to continue our lessons according to our class online schedule, right? Okay, so according to our schedule today, we are going to study Hangout 6 and also listening aspect 3. So everyone, I hope that you are ready, okay, with the books or with the studying material next to you as well, okay? Right, so right now everyone, please open your Hangout 6 all together. That will be moving to page 86 today, right? Okay, so on page 86 we are going to study about section D. So section D, listens and answer the boys' question. So in here it is not quite far different from the previous lesson that I have learned so far. However, it is going to talk like you are going to listen to the audio and then you are going to answer the boy question here, okay? So the boy's question here will be listed with 3 answers. In one answer will be listed with 3 answers, okay? That will answer A, B, and C. So you listen and then you are going to make your thinking. You have to think first. What is the correct answer in this question, okay? Right. So in order that A1, I would like not wasting you too much time about this. So right now A1, let's start your listening.
D. Listen and answer the boys' questions.
Hey Dan, can we take a break from biking?
Sure, Aiden.
Thanks. I'm tired. I'm glad we're getting to bike in our community.
Me too. I bet it would be fun to bike in an urban community because we could ride next to tall buildings. I read an article yesterday about different communities. It said many people who live in urban communities don't own cars.
Number 1.
How do people get around in urban communities with no cars? That's cool. Still, I like living in a suburban community.
I do too. There is a lot to do. I wish there were fewer cars in the suburbs, though.
Number 2.
Why are there a lot of cars in the suburbs? Right. That makes sense if adults need to get to the city for work.
Have you ever spent time in a rural community?
I've driven through the countryside with my parents, but I've never lived in a community like that. What about you?
My grandparents live on a farm. They love living in a rural community because it's quiet.
Number 3.
Why are rural communities good places to have farms? Ah, of course.
You should come to the farm one day.
Sounds good. Thanks. Are you ready to start biking again?
Yeah, let's go.
Great, right? So after you finish your listening, you might wonder what is the answer of the question. Okay, so in order that I won't give you the estimation, but you can give me your estimation, your thinking about the answer of this question. Okay. Anyway, to make clear, to be clarified about these points, A1, please move to section E altogether. That section E, you are going to listen again and check your answers. So in here, you are going to listen and then you are going to answer number 1, 2, and 3. So the first section D, you just listen and you make your estimation, you're thinking about the answers. But in section E, will be fulfilled with the answer and also the question we'll be asking also, right? Okay. So right now everyone, let's not wasting any time. So please start your listening.
E. Listen again and check your answers.
Hey Dan, can we take a break from biking?
Sure, Aiden.
Thanks. I'm tired. I'm glad we're getting to bike in our community.
Me too. I bet it would be fun to bike in an urban community because we could ride next to tall buildings. I read an article yesterday about different communities. It said many people who live in urban communities don't own cars.
How do people get around in urban communities with no cars?
They walk and take public transportation.
That's cool. Still, I like living in a suburban community.
I do too. There is a lot to do. I wish there were fewer cars in the suburbs, though.
Why are there a lot of cars in the suburbs?
People need to drive to work.
Right. That makes sense if adults need to get to the city for work.
Have you ever spent time in a rural community?
I've driven through the countryside with my parents, but I've never lived in a community like that. What about you?
My grandparents live on a farm. They love living in a rural community because it's quiet.
Why are rural communities good places to have farms?
There is more space to grow crops.
Ah, of course.
You should come to the farm one day.
Sounds good. Thanks. Are you ready to start biking again?
Yeah, let's go.
Very good job, right? So after you listening, I think that you might already got the answer from this listening, and you might already know about the answer that you are guessing, and you are going to compare or to check your answer that is it right or wrong with section E or not. Okay, right. So right now, number one, what is the correct answer according to our listening to section E at the moment? Very good, right? So number one answer is letter C, right? Okay, and then number two, what is it the correct answer, everyone? Very good, right? So number two is letter B. And the last one, what is the correct answer of the last one? Correct, right? The last one is answer letter A. Okay, right. So these are the answers that you are going to list it in here, and also you are going to check your answer by your second listening to the audio. Okay, very good, right? So right now, everyone, let's move your book to page 87 altogether. That page 87, you are going to study about writing. Okay. So this writing today, you are going to study in two sections, section A and section B. So section A, read the example, underline all of the reported speech. So the reported speech, you might already know about this one already because you have learned so far about this lesson related to unit 7. Okay, that is going to be talking about reporting sentence. Okay, so in order that everyone please listen to me, I am going to read this one for you, and then you are going to tell me about the answer or write down the answer of the reported speech in here. Okay, so right now let's listen to my reading. My partner May really likes to help out in her community. She said that she cleaned up the beach every weekend with her family. She said there was always a lot of trash there. She also said that she volunteered at an animal shelter every month. She said that she loved animals. At the animal shelter, she looks after sick animals and feeds them. Mary also said that she liked to help her neighbors. She said that she had washed her next door neighbor's car for them last weekend. The neighbors were busy preparing for a charity bake sale. She also said that she had helped some of the elderly neighbors on her street last winter. It was a very cold winter with a lot of snow. Mary said she had shoveled snow from their driveways. I think Mary is a kind and helpful person. Right. Okay, so in here there are many things that is going to be a reported speech in here, right? Okay, so right now let's move to this one. So the first one that is going to be talking about reported speech, where is it, everyone? Very good. The first one is she said that. Okay. She said that she cleaned up beach, right? Okay, clean up the beach every weekend. Okay. All right. So the rest of the other reported speech in the reading here, I would like you to underline or to change the answer by yourself, right? So it is not easy. It is not difficult for you to do it. It's just on the easy way, right? When you see the word that the sentence that consisting with the word she said that or he said that. That is the one that you are going to think that this is the reported speech. Okay, so this is the way that you are going to underline about reported speech in the sentence or in the reading. Okay, so anyway, don't forget to tell me that you are ready, right, to give me the answer about this one. Okay, so right now let's move to section B, that read again and answer the questions. So the first question is that what did Mary say she did every weekend? What did she say, everyone? Very good, right? She said that. Okay, she cleaned up the beach, right? Every weekend with her family, okay? And then number two, what did Mary say she had done last weekend? What is it, everyone? In the last weekend, what did she say? What has she already done, everyone? Okay, very good, right? So last weekend she what? Right. Okay. She said that. Okay. She said that she had washed, right? Okay, she had washed, and then the other right sentence you can give me or you can write more, okay? Because the space is not too big, so that's why I really short one for you, and then you are going to link more word that is going to be the next after the word that I have listed on the board to you, okay? Right. Okay, so right now one, I think it's time's up, and A1, you feel like hungry, so you can have break time.